Well, well, well. Surprise, surprise. Looks like EA decided to give us some content today. Now, the cards are mid, but you see, I got it on my chest. Batman, Superman, Cam, LTD, Bobby Wagner, and then I forget the champions. The only one that really matters is Anthony Munoz, to be honest. Zero Chill Part 4 is here. It's the final one, so, I got to go a little bit crazy. Do the method that, by the way, I brought to the Madden community, but we're not going to talk about that, right? Zero Chill method, we're going to do about 1.2 million coins in Zero Chill packs. Then we're going to roll into the TVPs, see if we get Cam. I think it's the Snow Globe animation, which I thought it would be the Ghost animation because he actually has the Ghost card art and whatnot. But hit the like button, drop the sub. You know what we came to do? Let's see if we can make it happen.
Hey, ain't we been through it all? Then we sleep on them floors. Everybody we thought we needed, we don't need them no more. Run it up, check the score.
Okay, and I know you guys starting to, you didn't start the Zero Chill. Go check it. Go check when I did the Zero Chill pack opening and said the Zero Chill packs were a method. Go check. It was about a month ago at the beginning of Zero Chill. For everyone, but like not here nor there. The only person who was on the Zero Chill pack method or opening and saying it's the best pack in the game before me was my boy Samuel. Shout out to Samuel. We did it basically at the same time. So, but nevertheless, 1.2 million. Let's see if we can go crazy. We did go crazy a little bit last night. We actually ended up pulling Hawk and Bo. We did about 1.3 million Zero Chill. I pulled Hawk. Maybe I'll flash it on the screen right now, the pack. And then literally I went into the trainer variety packs right after it and I pulled Bo. So it was a W. Now, also what I'm doing with the contents of this pack, right? A couple of things you can do. People always ask me, Truth, when you open up this pack, do you quick sell everything? Do you sell everything? Completely up to you, right? Me, for content purpose, because I just want to quick sell and get my training back, I just quick sell it. But I've done it on stream before. You can do not Starfish, you can do team builders. I know Lane Johnson, as we get a ghost, 92 Jack Jones, which is a W. You can do Lane Johnson. I know Nate Davis was going for a lot, but that was before Will Shields was released. So there's a plethora of things you can do with the contents of this pack. For me, all 78s, 79s, 80s, and 81s I'm keeping because the Compass is due to refresh next week. And usually, instead of quick selling it right now or selling it right now for 2K, I can wait at around that time and then sell it for 6K. In terms of the 80s. 95 Tet. That's a 95 and a 92, and we're just getting started. Best packs in the game. 95 Ted Hendricks. Not Superman Cam, but we'll take a 95 Ted Hendricks. I maybe thought it was Bobby Wags, but huge pull. 95 Teddy Hendricks. Which, look, if you guys want to get rid of your team, get rid of them this weekend, right? If you have a low coin stack, me, because I'm sitting at 14, 17 million, getting rid of the team, but you get an 88 Kurt Warner W as well. Getting rid of the team may not as benefits me as much as it benefits y'all. But if you want to get rid of them, prices are only going to go down. Now, I definitely suggest you get rid of them by next Thursday. Absolutely by next Thursday, because in the history of Madden, and we're talking about Madden 23. The 3 times or 2 times the TVP has gone in. The first time training was at, I think it was at 20 per. When the TV went out, it went out to 10, right? Second time training was at 10 per when it came out. And when it went out, the TVP was down to 5. So there's been history that there usually is a 50% drop off rate when the TV does exit the pack. So do with that information if you wish. If you want to keep your team, I completely get it and understand it. Me, I may sell out some of my higher pieces, but like I said, it really doesn't benefit me to do so, right? Because I have the coins necessary to, and like I said, I have still about 4 or 5 million in the binder and LTDs just sitting there that, I could sell the team off if I want. Or what I could do is if they all get closer to quick sell value, let's say Wednesday, I can quick sell my whole team and just roll it into the TVPs and get coins, right? Second 88 out of the 70 plus slot W. So we've gotten a 92, we've gotten a 95, and we gotten 2 88s. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, and I may have already seen it, but I just haven't been paying attention. Have we pulled a 90? I don't remember us actually seeing a 90. Maybe I was doing too much talking, and I didn't see the 90. But I don't actually think I've seen a 90 in terms of a Zero Chill 90, which is crazy. Crazy because those are essentially what makes or breaks these packs. Obviously, if you get 92s, if you get 95s, and all that stuff is great. But getting consistent 90s is what makes this pack. Now, out of 1.2 million, roughly, right? if you want to get training at about 5 per, you want about 220K in terms of training. Now, I think we're going to make over 220K because of the 95 and 92 by themselves. But out of that, I still, if I had to guess, I would probably get about 185. Is what I would guess. Generally, when I pull this, I used to get about 180K out of it when I do about 1 million to 1.2. We're going to start speeding through here. I'm glad I didn't speed through, because if you guys have watched my videos in the past, you know I usually speed through animation. I am the king of speeding through animation. And I'm telling y'all, I have not got a 90. I have not got a 90 at all. So besides the 95 and 92, these packs have actually been fairly bad. Obviously, I'll go when I play it back and do the edit, I'll have a look. But if we don't pull a 90, which you see a game clip is being uploaded, that's one thing I always don't do as well. I forget to upload clips, especially when I'm recording. I'm not used to it on Xbox yet of hitting the share button and all that different stuff. But y'all, I'm actually positive we have not got a 90 yet. Maybe I'm wrong in saying so, but I don't think I've seen a 90. Which is crazy. And now I know we've got a 90 of Ben Skoranek, but I think before that Ben Skoranek, and like I said, I'll check when I go back in the binder, I don't think I pulled a 90. Look, how's this been for y'all? I know everyone's been talking about it. Is it a method? Is it this? Look, I'm going to be the first to tell you, it's luck-based. Now, what you can do, what's not luck-based, right, is minimizing your loss, because that takes some skill, working sets, knowing what set to do, you know, and things of that nature. That's the skill when it comes to this. But in terms of what you get out of this pack, it's mostly luck, right? But obviously, like I said, making coins from this pack is where the skill aspect comes in it, for me at least. You know my motto, and I say it in every video, and I say it on stream. I expect to get about 70% back from packs. The other 30% is up to me to make back, if I want to make back 100%. Obviously, there's going to be some packs where you go absolutely bananas and crazy, right? That's going to happen. Like this one, we pulled a 95 and 92. That's a humongous W, like tremendous W. But, you know, that's not going to happen all the time. As you can see, if we had not pulled that 95 and 92, we will be sitting in a major area, which I still don't think we're going to have that much in terms of training. Just because if I quick sold everything, including Ted Hendricks, maybe. But if we don't include Ted Hendricks, I don't think we're going to have a crazy amount of training. Because I just don't remember that many 90s being pulled. I genuinely remember only 2 90s. Ben Skoranek and I think Jacoby Brissett are the only 90s that I truly remember being pulled. But we're going to see. We're going to go into this. Like I said, this may be one of the last times we actually do this for the tube. Because I got a couple of videos I want to do. You guys went crazy on the actual pack opening of the Zero Chill pack, and you guys saying y'all want that to be a pack and play. So that's something I got to start working on, rules and all different stuff like that, to make sure that it's the best series possible. I need to update the Broncos Steam team. Zero Chill has been so crazy with the presents, with the Zero Chill packs and everything. I actually have not had a chance to bring out a new Broncos Steam team. I'm thinking about doing that this Sunday, when the Broncos obviously play. But yeah, man, it's been crazy, and obviously I want to update my theme team too, and talk about the theme team I have that I think is super slept on at this moment. But we got about 3 more packs left. We're gonna go a little bit under 13 million. I mean under 14 million, because obviously we have 88,000 instead of 90,000, but that is okay. So let us see. Yeah, like I said, I think these were bad. Outside of that Ted Hendricks, outside of that 92, I don't think we pulled many 90s, and every time I say that, we pull a 90. But last pack magic here. Can we walk it off? Give us a snow globe. Give us a snow globe for Cam Newton, maybe. Yes, no, maybe so. Snow globe? Nah. Okay. Y'all remember how I told y'all I didn't think I pulled 90s? I checked. Before I pulled that 90 where I thought, you know, we didn't pull 90s, we had only pulled 190 up to that point. Crazy, right? Absolutely crazy. But let's check and see how much we got back. Like I said, I'm not going to quick sell Ted, but I'm going to include him in my training in terms of what we got back. I think I will quick sell the stocking, not the stocking stuffer, but the Ghost of Mad 92, because those are basically training value at this moment. So there was our first 90, that Taylor Decker I just shown you guys. So that's 100. So that's 111K training. If we include everything else we pulled, where are we sitting at? I think that is it. That would be our first one. Yeah, there, because that wasn't anything. So we got another 110K. So obviously a big part of that is Ted. If we take off Ted, which is about 72K, there's only about 150. So look, let me quick sell this, and then we'll get into the TVPs. Okay, all right, so we're back here. I'm telling you, outside of Ted and that 92, those were actually bad. But obviously, Ted and the 92 make up a big chunk. Now, this is 168K. From this, if I can get about 800K, I will be happy from this, because obviously 800K, if you divide that by 5, math, I think that's about 140. But obviously starting it off with an 80 and a great strategy card won't be the greatest, which in fairness, I did do a roll before this and I did go kind of crazy. So if we do not get anything in this, I can't be really mad. I think we rolled about 160 and I got about like 900K. So it could be gray and green strategy card central here, but you never know until you try. And I want to give you guys this because I know you guys enjoy this. Obviously, we're kind of sitting in the profit, and we'll kind of calculate where we're at, what are the odds we get Josh Jacobs. So Ted's about 400K after tax. So essentially we need to make about 800K from this opening, which I don't think we're going to. Our first 4 or 5 packs have been absolutely poop sticks. It's been absolutely poop sticks. So we're getting nothing but 82 overall running backs because we've gotten 1 Zeke and 2 Josh Jacobs. The odds of you pulling the same quick sale, in that short period of time, 87 Adrian Phillips, who will take that. It's slim to none, right? I think the craziest thing I've done out of TVs personally is I pulled the same Redux, which was a 91 Lamar Jackson back to back. Miles, we're sending it. I don't got time for 90 overall as my binder. Now, 190 overall, I would say don't quick sell. It's Forrest Gregg. I've made the mistake of quick selling, and apparently he goes for a little bit more because he is a legend, and a legend in terms of right tackles are very scarce. I think you only have him, and then you have Anthony Munoz, who obviously just got a new card, but he can get secondary right tackle for Legends Kim. And obviously we all know how prevalent Legends is at the moment. So yeah, look, we're sitting pretty. Obviously, if we can get back up to like 15 something million, I would be okay with that. Like I said, Ted Hendricks is a big part of that, and I also have about 20 stock and stuff are sitting in my binder that I'm debating. I got all for around a price of 130. So if I sell them right now for 145, I would essentially be making everything back. Or do I take them and just roll into the TVPs? That's kind of my dilemma at this moment. Now, I'm not too excited about Cam Newton, Panthers legend, and Bobby Wagner. I probably will pick up Bobby Wagner, 86 Brandon Scherf, if I don't pull him, because he is a rental and he goes on my theme team. So we will definitely may pick up Bobby Wagner. And like I said, because he's a rental, it's not going to hurt us, to pick him up for. If he's around 450, I'll take 100K loss on him. That's why we got TJ Hawk too on the team. We actually got TJ Hawk and sold Zach Ertz. Zach Ertz we were able to sell for about 580, and Hawk is 4 something. So it was a big W to get that. And these haven't been too bad after starting off a little bit rough. We've gotten an 86, we've gotten an 87, we got an 84. Obviously, I know we got a host of 82s. But let me know down below, and we'll talk about this in the coming days. How would you rate Zero Chill on a scale of 1 to 10? I think it started off rocky. I still don't think it was the best Zero Chill just because the lack of content we did get. And when I say lack of content, you have to have played Madden in the past. We're used to getting Ghost on Monday, a drop, like 3 or 4 things for Zero Chill. Most of the time, besides this week, we only got 1 drop for Zero Chill per week. Like I said, I just feel like they really dropped the ball and didn't capitalize on Zero Chill the way they could have. Y'all get what I'm saying? Not saying it was, terrible, but they didn't capitalize it on the way they could have, because November to about January is like prime MUT season, maybe to the end of February, and they just didn't capitalize the way I think they could have and should have around that time. Everyone gets excited for Christmas, excited for the Zero Chill. Obviously, the best thing, in my opinion, that happened in the month of December was those game day $20 packs. I think those, again, and I will say this, I don't think we're supposed to get 5. I think we're supposed to get maybe 1 or 2, but the intern messed up and gave us 5, and that kind of started from that standpoint. Obviously, the mess up with the presents, that benefited me, but obviously a lot of people it did not benefit. So that's it. It's a mixed bag with Zero Chill, and an absolute mixed bag, but at the end of the day, I enjoyed it. Obviously, look, I think the presence thing really put it over the top, because without the present glitch, I think I was going to have like 8 to 9 million. And now, if I'm, talk about liquid, I'm upwards north of 20. If I talk about that stuff in my binder, plus what I have up in the upper right-hand corner. We kind of cooled down here on the last, 5 or 7 packs. 92 George Kittle. Now, I can quick sell him, but if he's going for like 140K, I think I will take those coins. Like I said, the 90s are like 60K. I don't care about 60K. And we walk it off with a blue strategy card. It's not too bad. And of course, going into binder, $1 billion company won't let me do it after opening packs.
EA Sports. It's in the game.
Okay, after restarting, we are back now. Like I said, I wanted to make 800K back. And obviously that Kittle, like I said, it's an additional 120. So let's see. Not too bad. We made about 700K. So we're about 100K less than where we wanted and needed to be. But that's okay. Like I said, we still made about a little over 1 million coins back out of the 1.2 we spent. You know, to open this, do this mech and then take a 200K loss, that's not too bad. Obviously, if I exchange and quick set all this stuff up, I can make a little bit more. But hopefully, you guys did enjoy. Be safe out there. Remember, TVPs are coming out of the store in about a week. So, like I said, these cards aren't the most desirable, but obviously, some people have a fetish for pulling LTD. So, if you go do it, be safe with it. Your boy signing out. Maha salute. Deuces.